Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So, sorry for my voice right now, I literally just woke up. But yeah, I thought I'd take you through a day in my work life. I'm gonna go and get ready now. I put some coconut oil in my hair last night, so very, very greasy. So I'm just gonna go and wash that and get ready for the day. And yeah, I'll kind of explain everything about what it is that I do and what I'm gonna be doing today. So I've just gotten out of the shower, washed my hair, so I'm just brushing it through now with a wide tooth comb so it doesn't break my hair basically. And I shaved as well, so I'm just going to moisturize, and then I need to do my skincare, and I'm going to do a little bit of makeup today, just because I have a bit more time than usual. So normally I go to my boyfriend's house every Friday and work from there, but he's coming here this weekend, so I don't have to rush about this morning, which is really, really nice. So I'm just going to crack on with that now, and I'll see you in a minute when I do my makeup. I am just doing my makeup now. As I said, I don't normally do this on a Friday, but I mean, hey, always feels nice to get ready for the day. Plus it also just kind of, yeah, it just gives me that time in the morning rather than just getting straight into everything. It just gives me that time to just kind of sit with myself and make myself feel nice. So I've just gotten dressed for the day. I'm wearing my Skims dress today because it's super comfortable and it makes me feel really good. So even though it is a bit more of a, I don't know, like you could go out in it, but I also like to just chill in it as well because yeah, it's super comfortable. So I've got about just under 40 minutes until I start work. So it's just gone 8:20, and yeah, so until then I'm going to be just cracking on with my own personal stuff. I'm just going to be editing actually, and yeah, and then I'll start work at 9 o'clock. So it's now 9 o'clock, so I'm just starting work. I've got my breakfast here, so I've got a yogurt bowl with an apple, some frozen fruit. I'm just going to let that defrost for a minute, and then got some chia seeds, pumpkin seeds and peanut butter, so I'm very excited for that. So I'll just kind of, whilst I'm working, briefly explain. So I'm going to be looking at my screen, but I basically work as an SEO digital marketing apprentice. So I work in digital marketing, doing an apprenticeship. But yeah, so I've been doing it since the beginning of April, which, yeah, so it's 3 full months, and then I'm in my 4th month now, so about 3.5 at this point. And yeah, I love it. It's always something different. I work for an agency, so we do, you know, loads of different kind of small businesses, small to medium-sized businesses, and yeah, it's a lot of, I mean, the one I'm doing at the moment is kind of focused on, it's like an estate agent, and then they also have a, like a few other companies attached to it, like a mortgage advisors and stuff like that. So it's usually quite service-based kind of companies. But yeah, so at the moment, this morning I am just sorting through some blog posts that need kind of altering and fixing. So yeah, I'll be doing that up until about 10:30, and yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. So it's just gone 10:30 now, so I'm just moving off of the blogs for the moment, and I'm actually going to be moving on to some apprenticeship stuff. So I've got a class next week. So basically before the class I have to do a pre-classroom learning thing and yeah, basically it kind of just runs through the information that we're going to be covering in the class, just to give me like a baseline understanding of everything, because then in the class then we can kind of go over everything in more depth, because I've already got that baseline understanding. So yeah, I'm basically just going to be going through this now. I'm now on unit 5 of the apprenticeship, So I'm still on the kind of like the first part of it, but this is the last unit before I do my first exam. So my first exam is at the beginning of August. So yeah, a little bit nervy, but it should be good, as long as I, make sure I'm all prepared for it and everything, and which I'm sure it will be. We've got a revision session on the 2nd, and then I believe I'm doing my exam on the 4th. But because my apprenticeship is all remote, so I don't go to a physical classroom, basically. I do it all online. So yeah, it's basically, I can kind of pick and choose when I want to do, when I want to do the exam, but there's kind of a deadline almost of, kind of try to get it done by this date, but you can do it, a few days before, on the day, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with this now, and I will catch you in a bit. So I'm just going through the pre-classroom learning that I'm doing, and it's actually like the first bit of it is on SEO. So yeah, obviously it's kind of relaying information to me that I'm already aware of because I work in SEO specifically, but obviously it's still good to kind of cover the baseline level of things and just kind of keep going over things and just make sure that I'm, just have all the information that I need. But yeah, it's quite funny that I'm, listening to this, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. But yeah, at least it means that when I'm in the actual classroom that I'm gonna be one of the main people that knows what they're actually talking about, because I think there's only a couple of us that actually work in SEO specifically, and obviously there's other people that work kind of in a general, like a general sort of role, so they do bits of everything, but for the most part people aren't going to know that much about SEO. So yeah, I'm looking forward to my class, but I always do because it's always fun. We have loads of really good discussions, and I've made a few friends in there as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, so I will catch you in a bit. I'm just going to finish this up, and then what am I doing next? I think, I need to do IP exclusions next. So I'll kind of run through that when I get started on that. So, quick little update. I've actually been stressing a lot today, like so badly. Basically, when I was getting ready, I realised that I have lost 2 of my things, and it's just stressed me out so badly because I have searched everywhere and I cannot understand where on earth either of them could be, because there's no way that I would have taken them out of the house. Like, but yeah, that's my situation today. So I've been stressing a lot this morning, hence why I haven't spoken about it until now. But I'm trying to move forward, and I'm trying to be okay with it. But AirPods are in right now because I'm going to listen to some music, because I've just realised that I've been sitting here in silence because I've been stressing so much. So I'm gonna listen to some music. Hopefully that will boost my mood. I always, for me personally, a really good thing for when I'm like stressed or angry or sad or any kind of like emotion, when I sing like aloud, like I have to be alone. Like the house is empty right now, thank God. But when I just like belt, it just releases a different kind of energy. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, just gonna de-stress, crack on with this apprenticeship stuff, and try to feel better. So I'm just taking a quick pause on my apprenticeship stuff for the moment, as I've just got a couple of emails I need to reply to.
but it shouldn't take too long at all. Should be just a couple minutes, just to, yeah, more just a communication thing more than anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna sort these out and then carry on with the apprenticeship stuff. So it is now just about to turn 1 o'clock, which is my lunchtime. So I have just finished up the apprenticeship pre-classroom learning thing, literally in perfect time. Like, it's 2 minutes to 1 and my lunch is at 1. So yeah, basically after lunch I have got the weekly IP exclusions, which I'll explain a little bit, and then I need to carry on with the blogs, just kind of editing them and kind of fixing some areas. But yeah, so I also use Asana, by the way, to kind of sort out all of my tasks and what I'm doing. The whole company does, but it wasn't something that I don't know, I wasn't very keen on it when I first started, but I really like it now that I've actually started to use it. I really like it. But it's basically just kind of like a to-do list, but you can kind of put it in a calendar format, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go on my lunch now, eat some food, and probably see if I can carry on with some editing as well. Just kind of use my time wisely, and yeah, then I will see you after lunch. So it's 2 o'clock, so I'm off my lunch now. I have just made myself a green tea, and for my lunch I had pasta with chopped tomatoes, and then put like some basil, salt, pepper, balsamic in there, and some prawns, which was really, really nice. I was kind of hoping for pesto, I won't lie. I was sure we had some, but then when I went to go and make it, there wasn't any, so chopped tomatoes it was, but it was still good. I love pesto. I just love pesto, so but yeah, back to work now. So I am now on IP exclusions. So I am now starting on IP exclusions. So it's nothing to do with the SEO side of things that I do. It's to do with another service that my company provides. So it's basically like a click fraud protection service that we run. So it's just to do with that, really. It's not really anything to do with marketing, but it's to do with the company. So and it's to do with, I guess it is to do with marketing. It's like the PPC side of things. And yeah, basically our service basically means that when, so say a competitor clicks on your ad like 3 times in a day or something, they just keep clicking on it, it costs you money, right? So because you have to pay for that ad, you have to pay per click. So basically our service kind of grabs their IP and is like, oh, exclude you. We can see that you're trying to charge this customer like more money, so we're going to exclude you from seeing their ad. Now they can still obviously find their website, they can still find them within the search engine, they just can't see their ad anymore. But yeah, so that's basically what it is. And the IP exclusions that I do is to do with the Microsoft ads, and to do with it basically like not really linking up properly. So we just kind of have to go in and manually add the IP exclusions into Microsoft, because basically it just kind of like automatically links up with Google, and then with Microsoft we have to go in manually and do it. So that is basically what I'm doing. There aren't that many, to be honest, just on the weekly ones, so it's not too bad. But then there's also the monthly ones that we have to do as well, which is much more extensive. There's a lot more on there, but that kind of rolls around near the end of the month, kind of around like the 20 something, you know, so we've got a bit of time yet, but I just need to crack on with this, get this done, and then afterwards I will be back on the blog posts. I'm now done with IP exclusions, so I am moving on to the blogs, and I've got 2 hours now. It's just 3 o'clock. I've got 2 hours to do that, so just basically do as much as I can before the end of the day, and I'll catch you in a bit. So it is now 5 o'clock, so I have finished my work day. I'm just gonna kind of chill for the rest of the evening, kind of get some bits and bobs organised I need to, and my boyfriend should be over pretty soon. He's just leaving very soon, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below any other videos that you'd like to see or any questions you have about my job at all, and subscribe.